Hi guys, it's Mike here from KS Bushcraft Down Under. I've been working my way through this Horace Kephart book. Now he was an outdoor writer around the turn of the century. So a lot of this stuff's a bit sort of out of date and certainly not politically correct. But for bushcrafters there's a lot of good stuff in there because we're still dealing with the same things today. So he got down to his camp kitchen. Now obviously this is either being pack-horsed in, canoed in, or reading the full contents, maybe a wagon train. But at the bottom here it mentions fire irons and it doesn't say much more about them. So I did a bit more research on it, and there are two flat irons. I originally thought, well, I'm sure he hasn't got a blowpoke and a, for tools for managing a fire, but no, it's just two flat bits of steel. So his are 1/8 an inch thick, or 3mm to us, 1.5 inches wide, or 38mm, by 2 foot long, or 600mm. So, and they're exactly what we say they are. They're just two bits of steel. So he's put them across either a couple of logs and standing his pots on there. And I used to do a similar thing with a grate out of an oven over a trench fire. So simple enough as that. So I've already got a steel griddle, which also doubles as my jack base for the car on soft ground. And I thought, well, two bits of steel, it's not going to take up that much room. Then I was watching the show done by the Townsend, which does early 17th century reenactment, and he had a triangle pot stand. And I thought, oh, that's clever. You could put small pots on the inside, bigger pots on the back, because I do have a spun steel camp oven, which I hardly ever use. And I could put a small billy pot on the narrow end of the triangle. And I thought, well, if I just have two pieces and a hinge, I could make this adjustable. So that'll be brilliant. And if I use something like thread bar for the legs, because I normally cook on coals, not on a fire, so I want to be close. I looked at there's a King's folding barbecue they call it, but I think the legs are too long on it. Looking at it, I haven't had one on my hand. Now they're about 65 Australian dollars. So I think this will be a lot more compact. I don't know if I've got exactly this style of steel, but I'll have something close. And if I use thread bar, make 3 adjustable feet, I can adjust the height of this depending if it's over coals or over flames. So I think this would be a useful project to make, and probably better than anything I can buy. Anyway guys, that's what we're going to do. Okay guys, I found some flat bar, so I'll have to trim the ends off, so it'll work out about 580mm, so just under 2 feet. I've got this thread bar and plenty of nuts so I can make the legs. So I'll trim this up, I'll trim the corners up, I'll drill them both together for the bar, and then we'll cut the bar, and I can make some feet with some washers and got plenty of nuts. So anyway, I'll get this trimmed up and drilled up, and we'll go from there. Well guys, that was pretty simple. I've cut the thread bar at 300mm. Now I've got nuts on top and bottom, nothing's welded, so I can adjust the height, whether you've got a real fire going or you want to cook on coals. I've of course got width adjustment for really small pots, reasonable size pots. I could also use my griddle to barbecue on. So I've got a lot of versatility, and it packs up really small. Obviously I do the 3 top nuts and it's all flat packed. I'm really pleased with this. This has been a good simple project guys, that anyone can do. Anyway guys, if this type of content helps you out, helps you make good things in the field, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll catch you next time.